ShareAI is an AI-powered portfolio management platform that helps users track, analyze, and optimize their wealth in one place. On this screen, you can see the total wealth valuation, which represents the overall value of the user's assets. Right below that, there is a donut chart that visually shows how the user's wealth is distributed across different asset classes. For example, you can see how much of the portfolio is allocated to stocks, crypto, and other investments. If you drill down further into a category like stocks, you can view the specific companies the user has invested in. This gives a more detailed look at the portfolio composition. Next is the AI market regime. This represents the current macroeconomic phase identified by AI using multiple signals such as market sentiment, volatility patterns, and other financial indicators. Another important metric is alpha opportunities. This highlights potential opportunities where there is a statistical difference between an asset's current market price and the AI model's estimated intrinsic value. You'll also see the primary action indicator. This is the single most impactful tactical action recommended by the AI to help optimize the portfolio's risk and performance. Finally, the AI macro perspective provides a real-time summary of what is currently happening in the broader market. Here's a quick look at the portfolio screen in ShareAI. This screen groups a user's investments into allocation clusters, making it easy to understand how their assets are distributed. For example, in the stocks cluster, you can see all the companies the user has invested in. Similarly, the crypto cluster shows the different cryptocurrencies in the portfolio. Beyond just listing assets, ShareAI provides cluster insights to help users understand how these investments behave together. One key metric is the relationship score, which shows how closely assets in a cluster move together. A higher score means they tend to rise and fall together, which could increase concentration risk. Another metric is market volatility, indicating how much more the cluster moves compared to the overall market. For example, a cluster moving 45% more than the market means bigger potential swings. We also show the big investor stake, highlighting how much of these assets are held by large institutions like banks and hedge funds. Finally, the investor mood indicator reflects overall market sentiment based on news and market signals. Now let's move to the strategy section in ShareAI. At the center of this screen is the Proactive Action Center. This feature helps identify opportunities to reduce risk or save on taxes that investors might normally miss in real time. For example, ShareAI may recommend rebalancing the portfolio to reduce stock concentration. When you open the recommendation, you'll see a detailed breakdown including retail analysis, which explains the insight in simple terms, and expert alpha, which provides a deeper AI-driven explanation. Similarly, in tax liability optimization, ShareAI highlights ways to potentially reduce tax impact, again supported by both retail-friendly insights and expert-level analysis. Next is the strategy overview. Here, you can compare your current asset distribution with the AI-recommended allocation. This allows you to clearly see how the AI suggests optimizing your portfolio for better balance and performance. You can also drill down further to explore the exact changes recommended. Finally, we have the Risk Simulator. This tool lets you test how your portfolio might behave under different market scenarios, such as an inflation spike, interest rate cuts, an AI breakthrough, or market panic. When you run a simulation, it generates an AI-powered risk report showing how your portfolio could be affected and helping you prepare for potential market changes.